It's week 2 of the National Football League.
And we'll be watching the Patriots' speedy running back.
Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Pats and the Seahawks, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down in Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Fits it through the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go.
And they send a man in motion. Throw on third down. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lone back gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Throwing from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one's to Schultz, out right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for a short gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 47. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Throwing for it on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. We're going to get a second look at this. Jerron Mayo disagreeing with the call and throws the flag. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. This is reeled in by Jackson. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Back to throw, needing a first. That's cut beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
19 tight.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd
19
down.
Tiger. 70 range. Hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
19. Pioneer. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll advance this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's out in the clear. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots.
Holding offense.
So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running this one left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Setting up a throw. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll throw it again. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. 2nd and 3 now. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He throws a bullet to the set. Brought in inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point attempt coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field.
60 Bobcats, 6, go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Got it, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Top 7, top 7, go. Top 19, top 19, take go.
They go play action here. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a New England first down. Throwing now off play action. It is cut left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, run, reach, check.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Come on, set. 19, Lions.
Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw is cut. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets in, touchdown New England. The Patriots now lead by 10. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Robinson in motion right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. Here's 2nd and 11. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Patriots offense all set to go. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
It's out. That's a live ball bouncing near the goal line. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, receiving team.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19, 7 pocket, ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots. With it, 1st and 10.
Ready,
They'll try and throw it here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
79. 19, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Chop 60, chop 60.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Go. Go.
They're going for this. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Handoff now from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play coming here. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We've arrived at halftime with the Patriots in front after 2 here in Foxborough. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. The Titans off a win in their opener, looking to make it 2 straight as they lead at home. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. The Jags trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. The Bills off to an ideal start as they move to 2-0 with the road victory. We saw a great first half from the Hall of Famer, the best to ever do it, Tom Brady. He lit up the skies with 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys were rolling in the early part of this football game. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Thanks so much.
These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back
to this
at
one
it.
as we begin the third quarter.
Kate Scott
Return
and Brock
coming
Hewitt.
from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down. Looking for a throw here. Finds Schultz on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, New England. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots push their lead to 18. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second and 8. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
70 Lions.
Lone back gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set. Mustang 19.
Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's on the move. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Scooped up by the Patriots.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The New England offense running out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready. Take go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Throwing now off play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play gains 15, and Mike McDonald not liking what he saw. The challenge flags hit the field. Now we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The give now out of the shotgun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They go play action here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He puts some power on a deep one. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36. Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The the Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Fielded at the 7. Jukes out a one-stop. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 39. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, they'll run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Viking 18.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Head the street.
They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots hold an 11-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 32. Still on his feet. That one's complete right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Trying the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
60 by 6.
Brings
60
up
by 6.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Check smash. Check smash. Hey.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they get to him just in time. Another step or two, and that fake would have moved the chains. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Back out runs their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Running it now out of the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. By Khalil Mack. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could...
Let's go.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a throw. And he has the New England touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots go up by 19. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing from the gun here. That's complete to Jackson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Throwing off the play fake here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for second down. Pass play now. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up a throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is swatted away, incomplete. But there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Desperation time here on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All set up now for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll try and throw it here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 take over.
From the 21. And that one's going to hit the turf.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks offense running out now. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Now here he goes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. And they pick him off again. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Viking 18. Set up.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Returns looking good so far. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Flush down out to his left. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking for a throw here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Now the PAT try coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks trail by 22 now. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Seahawks just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks trail by 22 now.
Seahawks 51.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And how about this? A 600-yard game, Brock. You know firsthand, you got to be close to perfect to even flirt with 500. And he's been that and then some. He's reached a mark that no quarterback has gotten to before. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.